What's up, everybody? In today's video we will be getting this thing rolling. It will be steering with the big boy. Check this out. We've got old tires from my golf cart. These are 23 10.5 by 12s, and basically we are going to be putting those on the rear. We've got some parts coming in from Go Power Sports, our rear axle, and today's focus is to get it rolling, get it out of here. First off, hey, shut that fan off! Anyway, like I was saying, we've got to get this thing rolling.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Basically, we'll have a seat and the steering going, and so let's get to it. So basically what we got going for us today is I just bought 15 feet of some 1/8 inch wall, 1 inch tube, and we are going to, as you can see, this is stretched, so it's about 11 inches in between here and there, and the center of the rear tires are probably going to be about 2 inches off the table, so that means it's going to come out about to right here, which is about 2 feet, a little under 2 feet, and I'm going to bend it and it's going to go up and mount to this. And from there, it's just going to come across, and it'll be like an X back here with a hitch or something. The tires will be real nice and squatted down in here. And I'm hoping to get this a little more level, because as you can see, it's a little ramped up. So, get the seat on. The seat would just be like, I'll have to notch this right here because the seat doesn't like to sit flat. Steering up here, I'm just going to run a 5/8 inch rod out the front, about right here, with a 1/4 inch plate on it. Got these little tie rods, run to here. I am going to go ahead and put y'all on a little time lapse here. I'm going to figure out what I need to do first, and then crack out the big Mamma Jamma pipe bender and get to bending some tube. Hey, look at that, we got ourselves a camshaft. Alright, so basically what we got going on here, since I'm still waiting on parts for the rear end, I just threw the little steering wheel removal clip on the steering wheel real quick, and I cracked up my steering stuff. So I'm gonna start cutting these ends off and getting these knuckles mounted, and then order some bearings to hold it, and just right there. So basically I just gotta kind of figure this out for now, get it to where it can steer, and then I'll mount some bearings, and hopefully by then the rear axle will be in. So hang tight, we're gonna have this thing steering in a couple minutes. Get back here. I got my new Everlast 210 EXT, and obviously I'm new to the TIG welding world, but we're gonna attempt here to weld some 3/4 inch knuckles together. Alright, so I'm wrapping it up for tonight, and as far as we got, a little update. I kind of have everything jerry-rigged here. Still loose, and I've got everything where I want it. Basically, I'm just going to run a tie rod, cap back here, cap back there, so that way it ties the two together. I got the bearings all nice and welded in. This is all temporary with the bolt. I'm going to slide this bearing back to here, drill this out so I can slide the thing out, and then this will be welded to the shaft. And basically I got another camshaft right here welded to the bearing, and then I got the axles and hubs in here. Yeah, so here so far we have about that much that way, and probably about the same amount, a little more this way. So a couple more hours of work out here tomorrow, and I will have the steering 100% complete and ready to go 80 miles an hour. So obviously I'm not gonna be going that fast. So yeah, tomorrow she'll be steering, and then hopefully around Friday. 3 days, which is about 6 to 8 hours in each day. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and get it running under its own power. So I'm gonna go hit the sack, and we will see y'all in the morning. Alright, so I just got the steering 100% complete. It steers like a champion. I don't know how well it's going to do actually on the road with a solid axle, but once we get all that figured out, it's mainly just drag thingamajig, and it'll be more of a drift turn setup. So my progress so far is Someone stole it. So I just pulled it out so I could clean the shop out. And it steers like a charm. We got some stops on here. And works great. We got our steering wheel remover. Just kind of toss this down here. I do have a little bit more reinforcing to do down here because this wobbles. So I'm just gonna run some stuff up, stiffen it up. Yeah, it's pretty stiff. We got everything all tidied up. So next step is to run those 2 braces up the camshaft and get it all tightened up. I'll do that tomorrow, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing for the rear end and get the rear end mounted tomorrow as well. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Alright, so long hours out here. She's officially tacked up and under her own weight as of right now. We have no blocks underneath it. All these blocks are loose. She is tacked up and sitting down exactly where it will be. So 5 1/8 inch ride height, so 5 inches. Tomorrow we're gonna get this thing all tigged up. So it'll be my first big TIG job, but we'll see. If it breaks, it breaks. I'll have to do it again, but I want to do something out of the ordinary that I always do, is just MIG. And then I'll have the body panel set on it just so I could sit down, and I'll go push it down a hill somewhere. So stay tuned. See you tomorrow. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm like the best TIG welder there is out there. Just throwing it out there. I'm like, these are some professional welds. Look at these bad girls. Yeah. Yeah. Look at them. Those are some professional welds. Yep. What are you talking about, dude? It looks like a bird sat on top of your welding helmet and pooped on your piece of metal and you called that a weld. I mean, like, seriously, dude, that's like garbage. Chill out, dude. I'm like, I've been welding for 3 hours now. This is my first 3 hours ever doing TIG. That means I'm a professional. I've got 3 hours underneath my belt, right? Yeah. They look like better than pretty much anybody else in the world. So they're professional. Don't bird poop in the metal and I call it a weld. What is wrong with you? Hate to say it, man, but they look like bird poop, okay? I don't care if you have 3 hours or 30 years. If you had 30 years under your belt, it wouldn't look like that, okay? So you're a beginner. Don't call yourself a professional. People are going to scold you for that. So quit calling your bird poop on a piece of metal professional welds, and you'll actually not get yourself spanking so much. So that being said, keep practicing and you'll be really good at it. Because maybe next year you'll build a no prep car or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever, dude. I don't like you anymore. 3 hours underneath my belt is the same as 30 years. They look like anybody else's would. I mean, like, come on. These are, like, really good welds. Yeah. So, what do you think? I think they're professional. As long as they hold up, they're professional. Alright, so I just got the rear end completely welded up. It's literally been, like, 3 hours. All I have to do now is just strengthen this up a little bit so it won't bend. I'm going to just take a 1/4 inch plate and triangulate it right here and right here, and then run a 1/4 inch plate all the way underneath it, weld it, and then I'm going to put some stuff in between here to keep the tires from moving in. And so yeah, it's like 10:20, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Tomorrow we'll put the body panel on, I'll clamp it, and I'll go run it down on the road because our road has a big hill. That's it for tonight. I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, this is really sketchy. It's really sketchy. Oh my god. Super fast, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not doing that again. Man, now I wish it was motorized because I have to push it all the way back out to our place. Probably 500 yards or so. And it's in the sun. So thank you all for watching, and we will see y'all in the next one. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.
I hate life.